That is frozen. Are you sure you don't want to unfreeze? And unfreeze what? Oh. Unfreeze what? What? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you are welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, you are also welcome. I am Mide J. I film everything beauty, lifestyle, blog, travels, and all of that good stuff. If you're interested in any of these, please subscribe to my channel. Just hit the subscribe button. It's totally free, guys. If you see me standing in any of my videos, just know that it's about to go down, because you know, if I sit down, I won't be able to give you the gist in premium level. So let me stand like this so you can enjoy it. You might want to need your popcorn. We started from when I got to London. Usually when I'm traveling, I don't move around with my cards. I hold 2 bank accounts and I have 2 ATM cards, of course. One is my salary account, one is my normal usual, you know, transaction account. Then I don't go with my salary account. I don't go out with that ATM card. I usually leave it at my apartment, no matter where I'm going to, you know, just avoid things like that. But on a particular day, I didn't know that I left it in one of my bags, and that was what I took to London, you know. So I got to London, I didn't even know that card was in my bag. I was just seeing the other usual one I use, and then there was no worries, right? Then it happened when I went to Burna Boy's concert. You know, usually when you go for concert, of course, you don't go with some valuable items, which I knew at that time. You know, I packed all my stuffs. There was not much in my purse. I'll link a picture up here of how I was looking when I went for the concert. As you can see, that purse only comprised of power bank, 2 cords, because a friend called me to order an extra cord for him. So 2 chargers, 1 power bank, and I didn't even go with my ATM because I use Apple Pay. Like, Apple Pay assists you to put your card virtually on your phone, so you don't even have to move around with ATM cards. How easy is that? That in my mind, I thought, well, there is nothing in my bag apart from the cards, the charger, and the house key. Nothing more. Then the D time came, like the time for that I was to leave home for the concert. I got ready, I slayed my face, I was even dancing Yababuluku. Hey, give on Burna Boy concert. I'm a huge Burna Boy fan. I think you all know by now. So I was happy, you know, everything said, girl check, I was smelling nice. I didn't know I was going to cry hot premium tears. Moving forward, then I, of course, got to the venue, everything was ready, you know. Then I realized I was hungry, I was having this headache. I felt I should get something to eat. I tried to pay with my phone because I have I tapped, it wasn't working. I was like, maybe there is not enough money in that account. Then I set my bag for my other phone because I use 2 phones. That's where I do the transactions. So I wanted to move money from my salary account, the usual card I use for errands and transactions. Then I noticed that I just found my card. That's my salary account. I found the ATM card in my bag. Then the purse, guys, as you can see, was on my waist. So like, I tried to be very cautious. I searched the purse for the phone, then I got my card. Immediately I was like, what's happening here? I didn't hold this bank card once, but then I was like, maybe I forgot it. That wasn't a problem, right? Eventually I used that card. Since there was money in there, I used that card to tap to pay for the hot dog and the drink. Then I left. At that moment, in my mind, I put my card back in the purse. I put it by my purse, and that was the last time I saw my card. Hey God, everything was like, hey, I was happy, you know, Burna Boy, everything. Then the concert ended. I went back home. I used my phone to tap in the bus. I didn't bring out the card again. So I didn't think to the extent that the card will not be in my purse anymore. I got to my destination, you know. I even went to shower. That was this gisting about how the concert went, you know. That was few minutes before the madness started. You know, water still dripping on my body. I was still trying to dry my body. Then I just picked up my phone. This is where I will ship it to you guys. When your spirit is telling you to do some things in life, see, we have intuitions, and that shouldn't be neglected at any point in your life. Listen to your intuitions, because it's usually right. To be honest, your intuitions are usually right. A typical me, I have two phones. That's why some people will tell me, hey, I sent you a message on WhatsApp, you've not responded. I have two phones. I have my WhatsApp phone, and I have the phone I use for every other thing, Instagram, apart from WhatsApp. So sometimes I don't even pick up my WhatsApp phone, and my account application, my bank application, sorry, both banks that I use, they are on that phone I neglect. So usually I don't even go to my bank app to check things when I pay. I'm one of those people that when I buy things, I don't like to go back there to go and check how much they debited, especially in this UK, because I just believe nobody can cheat me. Nobody can. Hey, my dear, shake you. Okay, then I just listen to my intuition. Let me pick this phone and even check what's going on my WhatsApp. Because a typical me, I was dead tired that day. I would just have gone to bed and sleep away and even forget that anything was happening, because I had a busy day due to the concert, right? I just saw a message that so is happening in your account. You bought JD Sport, almost £300. Meanwhile, guys, this is where I'll bring you back to Genesis. Before that time, there was not much money in that account. Like, there was no much money there. Till midnight. And this time I'm talking about that I checked my phone, that was around 1 in the morning. And my salary dropped 12 on the dot. 12 midnight. So as the salary dropped, somebody picked up my card and started using it to buy stuffs. It was not up to 20 minutes. You know my salary now. It's not much, but it's much. They started buying. So it got to an extent that the bank had to send me a message. Are you the one doing this thing? Because you that we know. You will not collect salary. They know me. They had their money. I cannot just collect salary in the midnight that day. I was at least sleep and start buying JD Sport, Uber Hit, 59 pounds, everything. Guys, I wanted to die. Hey, I've not gotten to where I died and resurrected. Let's move forward. They were like, are you the one buying this JD Sports? This thing looks, and it looks like an unusual transaction. Then I was like, when I saw it, I knew something is happening. Something has happened to me. So immediately I rushed to my bank application. I opened it. I saw that almost at that point £650 I've left my account. This is not to exaggerate, guys. When I saw it, I literally went into panic attack. I don't joke with my money. I know how I suffered. I know how many bombs that I cleaned, how many bedpans that I carried, how many sleepless nights that I had just to make my money. Now you are buying and shopping my money. To fast track everything, I went into panic attack. The person I was with was eating me, like literally eating me. Ayo, wake up! Will you kill yourself because of money? Wake up! Ayo! You know, that was it. Then at the point, I got myself again. I was back to my normal self. Now I was just like, my money. Immediately before I went into the panic attack, I froze the bank card. Yes, I froze my card. That is another lesson, guys. When you notice something bad or something unusual, or you've been defrauded like that, the moment you notice that, please just freeze the account. Go to your bank application. There is usually a way of freezing you get an option. Go to cards or something like that. You get an option of how to freeze your card. So freeze your card immediately. So I immediately froze the card, went to Bandaka. When I resurrected, the person I was with actually helped me to call a friend. So the friend said I should just calm down, I will get my money. That particular bank, which I will not be mentioning names, any name, said he said they will return the money. I was like, return which money? In Nigeria, they don't return this money. He said that it happened to him some months ago and they refunded the money. In short, I now later responded to the message the bank sent, because they told the message was like, are you the one doing this, that? I will insert the picture of the message here, guys. As you can see, that's the screenshot. So if you are the one, press yes, because they know it's unusual of me. I cannot just stay and waiting for salary. They start buying things, illegal things. Guys, these people bought Uber Eats food of almost £16. 6 and 0. When I'm not bad, what am I eating? These fraudsters, they will spend another person's money the way they can't spend theirs. Imagine buying food of £60. You know what £60 is? Uber Eats from my own account, and they can't buy salt from their own money. You know, that's how life is. That's why we should always be careful. Then I called the bank. I immediately sent a message that no, it wasn't me. The bank called me. They said they've frozen the bank card. I said I've done that too. They said, well, no worries. That should not worry. The transactions were pending at that point. That should allow all the transaction to go. When it goes, everything, they're gonna work on it. They will raise a claim referral, something like that, like a fraud claim. Then they will return my money. At least that relieved me. In that moment, I was a bit relieved, but not 100% relieved, because I was still like, hey, my money, oh. Hey, I don't joke with my money. Oh. That night, in short, I could not sleep. Like, I could not. Why should I sleep? Why must I sleep? I could not sleep. I was just there looking like a ghost. Later, I fell asleep around 3 or 4 o'clock. The Sunday, some of them went through the JD. So they bought JD Sport about £300. They bought from ASOS. They used Uber Eats. Everything was just accumulated to £633 thereabout, almost £650. Then on Monday, everything has gone completely, all the transactions. But those 2 days, guys, I was in a very sad place. Long story short, guys, I got my money back. The fraud claim was raised. They refunded it. Where I will blame the system, especially the transactional whatever system is. When someone gets my card, use my card or picks my card somewhere and use it to buy stuff, there should be an OTP. Send me an OTP in my bank account. Let me authorize that transaction. That is why I said this thing that I just narrated now, guys, cannot happen back in Nigeria. You know why? Because they know. Is it GT Bank now, for instance, that they know that if they pick £1 in your account, they will not refund you. They don't even have the money to refund you. Even if they have, they are not giving it to you. Nigeria, most banks in Nigeria, when someone picks up your card, even to buy stuff online, they will send you a message. Are you authorizing this or not? If you not authorize it, they know, okay. Then when you come back, they don't have anything for you. But most of the banks here in the UK, when anyone picks up a card, they can just put your card number, your CVV, that's the number at the back of your cards, your expiry date. Then they start shopping. They start buying clothes, buying shoes. They use my money to buy JD Sport. Even if it wants to happen, then those fraudsters must be solid. They must have what it takes, different applications to break into your whatever, your accounting system. You know, but hey, anybody can just do that. I praise the system for that, to be honest. I'm happy that I could get my money back. You know, guys, these 2 days I could not, that I was waiting, it was tough. I could hardly eat because my hand-earned money. I know I was a bit dramatic, to be honest. I'm a bit dramatic when it comes to stuff like this. I was dramatic. Later on, the person I was with was like, "You're just too dramatic." I'm like, I know. Now everybody know what they do them. I sent a video, guys, a clip up here on how you can prevent this thing, because the day I later got the money, I spoke to one of the bank team, a guy. So he told me, he explained to me how I can off or switch off the remote payment. So if anybody even gets my card, even if your card, guys, even if your card falls anywhere in this UK, they cannot use that card to buy anything. So it's called remote payment. It's usually in your bank application. So I will insert a video on how to go about it. So if you're interested in doing that, switch off that remote payment. Anytime you want to buy on Amazon, on ASOS, or all of that online sites, you just go to your bank, switch it on, buy, then switch it off again. Chicken. It's not more than that. Okay, lessons from this video. If you can recollect, listen to your intuitions. If your intuition says do something, imagine I didn't check that bank application that night, or I didn't pick my phone, that night, that money, because it was around 1 in the midnight, they would have used all the money. You know, the funny thing, guys, was even when I froze the card, these guys were still trying. They still tried like 10 times because I've frozen the card. So the message I was getting was like, you are trying to, let me just explain how it works. You're trying to buy stuff, your card is frozen. Are you sure you don't want to unfreeze? And unfreeze what? Oh, unfreeze what? So that was the message I was getting. For you to know that these guys kept on trying. So you should know that it's not only in Africa that there are fraudsters. Fraudsters are everywhere. And then, you know what made it so painful? I was actually the one telling my friends, keep your bago, keep your bosso, not knowing that is the same me that will get home and cry us premium tears. It's more painful when you try to stop some things, to avoid some certain things, and that thing now happen to you in full force. It's more painful. I try to be cautious. For people that be like, hey, why did you two go outside? Please, thank you. Don't say that to me. I'm eligible to have fun. Meanwhile, I bought this ticket, like I said in one of my videos, I bought it months ago when they just lifted the lockdown. So opportunity to, I've not been out for a month. Opportunity to go outside, why not? But I didn't know it was going to turn out that way. But I'm thankful that I could get the money back. So act before you even become the dramatic one, before you cry, before you faint, panic attack mode, before you do all those things, please. And it's not your fault. Be free to do whatever. Be free to, don't let anybody tell you how to react. I reacted that way. I didn't care. I was not forming anything. I was paid out of payment. Alright? So then, act before you even cry. So in short, guys, everything went down. I got my money back. I am happy. The fraudsters, I don't know if they got all those things they bought, if they got them delivered. I don't know if the bank cancelled the orders. I don't know. If they got the order, fine for them. They are happy. I am happy. It is, or it was, a win-win. I don't care about them as far as I got my money. So guys, I've come to the end of this video. I'm trying not to make it too long, okay? If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. It is ultimately important. Share this video. Let someone learn. Send it to someone out there to learn how to do these things to avoid troubles and to avoid premium hot tears. Guys, I'll see you in my next one. Until then, you know how we do it. Peace and light.